Sorry, but it's cool. I know what's up.
Charlie, it ain't cool, and you don't know what's up. Besides, ¿qué, Holmes? You better learn, or else you can't come here no more. You understand?
I'm sorry. Your place is great, and I want to come back.
Okay, carnalito, but be cool. You can't just barge in anywhere you want.
Right.
Go upstairs and watch TV until Mom comes.
Come on.
Come on. Go upstairs and practice so you can be a badass like Papi Chacon.
Simón, eh?
Hey. Tell Mom that my back was hurting, so I had to take a nap, all right?
Yeah.
Ya, vete.
What's up, my brother?
Hey, what's there? You see, I got the hearts in there.
Yeah. You like that movie, huh?
Yeah, it was a good movie, man.
You're talking about my uncle in that clip right there, bro. So I like that clip. They have a few clips about my uncle in that movie, bro. So,
Was that for real?
yeah. My uncle's a hero of East LA, bro. Before De La Hoya, my uncle was the true golden boy of California, bro.
Okay.
My uncle was a badass, bro. I mean, he was. We were little babies when you know what I'm saying, like when he was fighting. But yeah, man.
But that's what they was talking about in that movie.
Yeah, they referenced my uncle in the movie like 3 times.
That's wild, bro.
At the dance, they're talking about Chuchu Castillo, about that fight. You won't be, they're shadow boxing and at the dance. They're talking about my uncle. Right there, they tell him, you can tell him you can go upstairs and practice and be a badass like Bobby Chacon because he's fucking with them while they're doing their heroin, they're painting down there. You know, they're getting high. That's how the kid ends up dying. Bro, ends up overdosing. But they always he always tried to motivate him, man, to do good. The kid, I don't know if you noticed in that movie, even though he was doing bad, he wanted that kid to do good.
Yeah.
Excuse me, real quick. I gotta mute this. My kid's making a scene right here. Give me 1 sec.
All right. Uh-oh. Skywalker about to put the smack down.
All right, I'm back.
All right. Yeah, hold up a second. I gotta go grab these things that I made.
Eric, get your shit right now.
Really? Yeah, man, I made some videos yesterday. I'm gonna start posting them and stuff, but let me see. Can you
Yeah, those crystals came out pretty badass, man.
No, it might be too bright. Oh, that's why. I see what's going on here. Hold up a second.
Oh, nice.
I was polishing these bad boys. They're actually they're kind of translucent, so you can see through them.
Oh, wow.
But
yeah, you can see right through them.
These come from Brazil.
Bro, that one from Mexico, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. Durango?
That one from Durango, bro. That's the home of Scorpions, bro. That's their logo. Hey, can you keep it down?
Oh,
Give me more respect, please.
Lord, just one more, bro. Oh, Lord, this guy.
What did the doctor say?
Cool, whatever though. Yeah, man. So I've been like polishing agates and stuff, man. It's really, it's really tricky work, man. You see how?
Yeah,
like, you see
let me main screen you real quick. Hold on. I can main screen you. Oh shit! Damn, I got some bling to it, huh?
Yeah, well, it's just the polish. Let me see if
you can see through it.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
shit.
yeah. So I have some that are from a lot. Some of these agates come from Montana. Some of them are from Brazil. So like there's different things that you can do to polish them.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, a lot of people don't know like where this stuff comes from, bro. Like I got like some of these rocks are ugly as shit. Matter of fact, I just better to show you to tell you.
We got a badass fight card tonight, man. That's why we started the shows, the pre-fight boxing talk. We're going to talk about Virgil Ortiz and Fredrick Lawson. Ernest is not familiar with Fredrick Lawson at all.
All right, there we go. So like
He's 30-3, 22 knockouts. He's from Ghana. Orthodox. He's out of Chicago, but his birthplace is Ghana. He beat Esteban Villalobos, 16-1 fighter, went the distance in April 29th of 2023. His opponent before that was 16-11, Collinson Corley, never heard of him, January 5th of 2023. Charles Hatley, he took a loss to him. He was a 29-2 fighter, went the distance. Beat a 27-35 fighter, lost to a 22-4, beat a 13-1 fighter, beat a 38-14 fighter.
you talking about the dude that Virgil's fighting?
Yeah, Fredrick Lawson.
That's a step down, bro.
That is, but it also it's good for Virgil though because it's just a tune-up. To me, it's just a tune-up fight because he's coming off a couple postponements due to that illness how do you say it, rheumatoiditis or
It was a stomach disease, right?
yeah, something like that, man. But the kid was real sick, man. I like Virgil a lot, man. We're supposed to get him fighting Stanionis, but I guess making 147 was a problem, man. It was he was getting bigger, so this is good for him. He's fighting at 154 this fight. He says that he's healthy, feeling good. My wife's a Virgil Ortiz fan, hardcore.
Hey man, I fucks with Virgil heavy too, man. Virgil, I was so disappointed when the Ortiz fight couldn't happen. I mean, when the Stanionis fight, because I feel actually more bad for Stanionis because Stanionis went to war with that Russian dude,
Yeah,
or Middle Eastern dude, wherever that dude came from. He went to war with that boy.
yeah,
And he proved that he got heart. He proved that he was tough. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, man, I think Stanionis would give Spence all the trouble he can handle.
yeah. Stanionis is a good fighter.
Boots and Stanionis should get it in because Stanionis can definitely take some shots.
Yeah, he could take shots, bro. His last fight. It's been a while too, bro. It's April 16th of 2022, so it's been over a year.
What's this?
So he's got a lot of ring rust too, though. Yeah, he fought Butiev, he went the distance. That was a good fight.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, Butiev was hitting him with some hard shots, bro. I was like, and then he just stayed, and he kept giving it back. You know what I mean?
Then he went. He fought. Remember Luis Colazo, bro? He's the brother of the champion that's at. I think he's Colazo's bantamweight, I believe, 118. He's got a brother that's good, but he fought his brother. Then he fought Delorme. Delorme is good too.
Do you think Ortiz's power carries?
I do. I believe so. He says it. I believe
he might
it
be
from him
stronger
because
at 154.
yeah, he looks good on the bag, bro. I've been just looking at him on the bag, and then I just been hearing from. He sounds confident, bro. He says he feels healthy, feels great, feels strong, feels that the power's there. He's already got that power, bro. At 147, bro. That's why Virgil's special. It's because he's aggressive, man. He puts a whooping on you, man, and I think it'll carry over one weight class up, man.
I always thought Virgil had 154 power at 147. That's why.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I've always felt that too, man. Oh, let me go live on Facebook too. Shit, I didn't even go live on Facebook.
How long before that fight card starts?
It's gonna start here in 7 hours. Starts at 6 Pacific, so it'll be a 9-year time.
All right.
Damn, it's still a while, huh?
Yeah, a long time, bro.
Let's go over the fight card, man. Let's go over the whole fight card. So I guess we could start at the bottom, man.
All right.
Let me pull up the whole fight card real quick. I know my guy Curiel, he's a second fight on the main card. They have a fight before that. So I want to look up the whole fight card right now. We got Barbosa on the card as well. We have the co-main event's going to be very interesting with O'Hara Davies and the guy that almost beat Rolly, Barroso. So Rolly said that Barroso was the hardest puncher he's ever been in the ring with, man.
Hey, man, that old man. Hey, listen, that old man, his knuckles have had about 40 years to to thicken up and get calluses on them.
Yeah, he said.
I've watched some of Barroso's other fights, bro. He is heavy-handed, man. When he hits people, you know, he's throwing them straight. He throws straight shots, and it seemed like he has his body weight behind him.
I take that back, bro. 8 p.m. Eastern is when the card starts, bro.
Okay. It's about another 5 hours and change.
Yeah. So we got 6 bouts. Okay. The first 2 bouts. First one's a 4-rounder. Making their debut, Emiliano Gandera versus Isaac Matamoros. We're gonna start off the card with some super welterweight action, 4 rounds, and then we have another 4-round fight. We got Jonathan Canas, and I don't know who he's fighting. It's gonna be a super light heavyweight, 175. It'll be 4 rounds, and then to open up the main card, we're gonna have my brother Raul El Cougar Curiel. You're talking about the Mexican Olympian right there, 13-0, 11 knockouts, going up against Elias Diaz. It's going to be 10 rounds for Curiel's NABF welterweight title. Okay. And salute to Big Texas coming in, man. What's up, my brother? We're going over this fight card, man. We're checking it out. We're going to talk some shit about it. And that fight, Raul Curiel, Elias Diaz. Have you looked up Elias Diaz? Or have you looked up Curiel, bro? Did you do any research?
I know about Curiel already.
Yeah.
I'm already familiar with him.
And his opponent,
I consider those guys to be like, probably a tier, maybe a tier and a half behind like Jamel and the kid from Philly who just went over and fought the Australian kid. I consider those guys like just behind those. I feel like they need to go beat somebody up like Jared Hurd or something like that too.
Yeah. His fight, he wants when he was on the show, he said he wants Alexis Rocha because he's a signed golden boy that would prove if he can beat him worse than Santillan did, you know what I'm saying? That maybe he could get a title shot, man. And
man, bro, I kind of feel bad for Rocha, man, because I mean he was on a streak, man.
He was calling out Crawford. I thought Crawford was gonna fight him for a second, bro. I was like, man, this guy's getting opportunities, man.
Yeah. I think that was one of the fights that I think I was the only one that went with Santillan. I was like, I watched some of his fights. I was like, oh man, this dude dig deep. He definitely got the dog in him. That's what I knew from watching his fights. And I was like, I don't know, man. Rocha seemed like Rocha done had somewhat of a light touch.
Yeah. Rocha, anybody? I mean, he's fighting on an undercard of Virgil, so maybe we could see a Virgil Ortiz fight and Raul Curiel. That'd be good, man.
Did you pull this up on BoxRec?
Huh? Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. Pulling it up. Elias Diaz, BoxRec. It keeps on pulling up a baseball player with the same name, bro. Just give me a second.
You know what I do on BoxRec? When I go over to BoxRec, once I click on that fighter who's fighting, if you scroll down, there's an area over there next to the opponent. They usually have the opponent there, and it says events. and if you click on event, it usually have all the fighters that are going to be on that event.
All right, so I'm going through his box rec. Okay, so the guy, he's fought Alejandro Valdez, 9-28. This is starting off his career, 14-25. So let me get up to where he's at now. His last fight was in February of 2023 against David Thomas, who's a 6-4 and 1 draw fighter. He knocked him out in the first round. The fight before that, yeah, he had a fight in 2022 in August, and he lost decision to Luis Lopez, who's an 11-1 and 1 fighter. He went 8 rounds and lost the decision. Then he beat a majority decision over an undefeated fighter. Then Misael Ponce Galles at 15-32. So this should be an easy fight for Raul, bro. And Raul, like I said, he's got experience because he was in the Junior Olympics. He was an Olympian in the 2016 Olympics from Mexico. He's 13-0. His box rec, Raul El Cougar, he's coming off a win off of Courtney Pennington. He was a 17-6 fighter. Brad Solomon, 29-5. Kendo Castaneda, I've heard of Kendo before. He's 17-4 fighter. Carol Bayan was a good fighter, 14-1. Ferdinand. So he's got better experience. So I definitely got Curiel beating him, man.
Yeah, man. So another thing that I do when I go through some of these fighters that they're getting ready to fight, and I know I'm probably giving away some of my little tidbits that helps me pick correctly. But so if you go and look on BoxRec, it'll actually tell you on there the weights what they weighed in during the fight. So you start seeing some catch weights at a bunch of them. Some of them say 150, 146. It's like, yo, if you're fighting at 154 and you haven't had a fight, you haven't had a fight there yet, and everybody else you fought was at a catch weight or something like that, that means something ain't right. Yeah,
it ain't right. My prediction for the Virgil card, boss, is Virgil by destruction, bro. I think Virgil's gonna have I don't think the sickness is gonna play a factor. He feels good. That thing is when you're a fighter and you feel good and you're confident, and I believe it, man. And I think that he's always had that same power at 147 that I always said, damn, he's got that 154 or 160 power at 147. You know, him, Boots, Stanionis, they're all tough welterweights. But so I think that the transition will be good. It's a very easy fight for him. Fredrick Lawson, to me, I went through his. I don't know him too much, boss, but I went through his box rec and looked him up a little bit. He's all right, but he's it's gonna be an easy tune-up fight. This is all this is a tune-up fight, just to get the gear, get the momentum flowing, so get him ready for a big fight, man.
Slavin, I think I'm gonna take Ortiz KO3.
Yeah. I feel an early KO, boss. I feel a KO between rounds 3 and 6, probably, man, for sure. Demetrius Bryce, salute, my brother. And then the Barbosa fight's cool too, man. I like Barbosa. He's been wanting big fights. He wasn't getting them at Top Rank, so he left Top Rank. This is his debut with Golden Boy. Let me go over the fights again. I lost it, man.
Yo, so here's this other thing, man. When you got to consider the fighters that come from the African continent, a lot of those guys, I mean, they might have 30, 40 fights because they fight frequently, but the competition over there it's not like it is here in the States or like it is in Mexico or somewhere where people are curated at. So a lot of those African dudes, and then they might, let's not get it twisted. They could punch hard as a mug. You know what I'm saying? They might be heavy-handed, but their technique is bad. They have poor balance. You know, they swing and they be, you know what I'm saying? So even in that fight, I'm taking the early KO on that one too, somewhere before round 5.
All right. Lord Pinche, saludos, bro. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to the Curiel fight. Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to the Barbosa, the Barroso too. I'm interested in seeing Barroso get down, man. After the Rolly fight, I think a lot of people want to see the old man, the viejo, get down, man.
I mean, the dude that Barbosa's fighting is 33.
Yeah.
It'll be just like when the African dude that they fed the 175 pounder. I mean, 168 Morrell. And that African dude they fed Morrell. I mean,
Yeah.
that dude was a killer too, but they had to clear him of a brain aneurysm for that fight. Like initially, it was like, no, he can't fight because it was supposed to be a brain. I mean, me and you both picked KO2 on live.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened.
I give him a 25% chance, boss. Because Callum, he seems like he got stronger after the Canelo fight. He's been getting good highlight reel knockouts. He's doing really well. Like he seems like he got tougher after Canelo. So I give him a 25% chance. But Better Beef's got the hands of concrete, man. Like
I give him
don't know.
less.
You give him less? Yeah.
Yeah, man. So hey, listen, I've watched Better Beef.
Never know, but I guess.
aside from him punching like a smart car, right? Hit people with the smart car hands. He actually physically imposes himself on his opponents. Like if they're weak, they don't got strong legs, man. He push them around. Like he really punks people. He's more like a cruiserweight in that body, or maybe even a heavyweight in that body, because it doesn't seem like people really affect him too much when he punches them. But every time he punches them, bro, it's like you could see them like, man, I don't know what I signed up for. Yeah. You know, do I need to get on my bike? How can I duck him? And then he can move around. So I say Better Beef gets him out of there probably 4 or 5.
4 or 5.
I'm giving that dude no chance, like anybody who fights anyway at them small weights. No chance.
It's got to be the same. I was gonna say Barbosa's opponent. I'm looking him up right now, man. He's from Africa, bro, or Ghana?
South Africa.
South Africa. Okay, there you go. I seen the flag. I couldn't see. I didn't know. Yeah, South African. He's from Eastern Cape, South Africa, Duncan Village.
Yeah.
This guy right here, bro, he's gonna be tough to knock the fuck out. That's all I gotta say, bro. Because he fought Tito, bro. This is the one that fought Tito Mercado, bro, and Tito cracks, bro.
Tito is a cold boy.
Yeah, he is, and he went the distance with Tito. And then I'm looking through his boxing. He fought Devin Haney to the distance. He fought everybody else is kind of like, I don't really know who they are. Peter Pambini, I don't know who he is. But he's gonna be tough to knock out, bro. If he went the distance with Tito, bro.
I'm still going KO5.
Yeah.
I'm on.
You got record. Barbosa, huh? With the big man, he's gonna show out for Golden Boy, huh? Leaving top rank.
Hey, if you're calling out Matias and saying you want that type of smoke, you got to be something's got to be wrong with you. You know, especially
he's old as one.
Sign me up for the dude. I want to fight the dude that killed that dude in the ring. I need him. You crazy.
He wants the big fights. I like Barbosa for that. That's why he left Top Rank, bro. They weren't giving him the big fights, and he left. He was like, "Fuck him. My contract's up. I'm out. Thank you."
Hey, but you know, man,
he did it right though. He did it. He didn't throw no dirt or shame on Top Rank. He left them just right, bro. He's like, respectfully, thank you for what you've done for me, but I'm looking for bigger opportunities and things. So thank you for your time. You know, he did it respectfully, and I like that, man. So he needs to shine tonight, man. I like Barbosa. If he can do that, I hope that they can give him the better fights, bro.
Back in the days before I studied the way that I do now, I used to think Top Rank was a trash organization, but to be honest, they're really more of a developmental company.
They are. The prospects are great there, bro, too. They put like Abdullah Mason and Emiliano Vargas, and like you got good prospects over there.
It's like, you know, I see Top Rank like, so you know, like CeeDee Lamb, right? CeeDee Lamb is in the NFL, they got 4 years to be on a regular contract, and then the team can actually exercise the 5th year, right? So if in your first 4 years, you out here setting all types of records and stuff like that, and you just kind of hope that the team's going to do right by you and give you a big contract. Top Rank is like that, right? And they don't really want to fork the money up, but they get those best years out of you where they put you up against some people who are maybe matched just right, and then you see the potential, but they don't want to fork up the bread, bro.
Yeah.
They don't want to fork it up. So I think that's kind of what happens with a lot of prospects that get over there and get under contract. And then when you with Top Rank, when you get to that fight where it's like you're getting ready, are we going to put a franchise tag on you or are we going to pay you? What they'll do is they'll force you to sign another contract that maybe says, okay, we'll give you $1 million a fight or $1.5 million a fight for 3 fights, until such and so happens. And then they never really make good on their word. And that's why everybody leaves them.
Right. Yeah, but it seems like every fighter that we speak to, bro, they're very. We haven't spoke to no disgruntled people, man. Like, as far as prospects, man, they're loving it. They love Golden Boy, they love Top Rank, they love PBC.
I mean, you should, right?
Yeah.
You're coming from the bottom, you're getting it from the mud, and that's the most money you've ever seen in your life,
right?
And to be honest, you don't know that other people are getting money until they get online and flash their Bentleys and their Lamborghinis and their furs. But if you saw what happened with Rolly when he was supposed to fight Tank the first time, he went and bought that fur and all that stuff.
Yeah,
he spent all that money they gave him early, and then he didn't get the fight. So he was broke. He was broke waiting until he actually got knocked out by Tank.
I remember that. That's because the girls came along, bro. They came along and threw. Hey, what do you think about? Let's talk about Ryan Garcia real quick, man. We got to, man. That shit blows my mind, bro. Like, I thought he's matured, thinking that maybe the days of Eddie Reynoso bitching about him having no discipline, showing up to the gym on time and not working out. That's when I was kind of like losing my respect for Ryan back then, and then I got it back, bro. I got it back, and it's like, man, some crazy shit, bro. Like, why would you post shit, bro? Like, just stay quiet, bro. You're doing good. Everybody's back liking you, bro. Like, just chill out, bro. Like, don't talk about your personal life. Posted about a divorce and the birth of his baby, all within an hour of each other.
I think both of those things go together, man. So he's not. I mean, he's older, but he's not mature. More mature.
Yeah.
He's going to be going through that phase, man. To be honest, he probably should leave that alone. Some OG needs to pull him to the side and be like,
they need to pull him, bro, because you're doing good, bro. Everybody's back loving it. The Ryan Garcia fan base has actually got bigger, bro. I think after the loss, bro. Like what I'm saying? Like, everybody's pulling for him to do good, and it's like, keep your personal shit, bro, out of there, bro.
Yeah, it's like, number one, that's the
mother. I can see if TMZ broke the news, and it's like, then it's like you're doing it, bro. You're.
But the internet don't have no delete button, bro. So now maybe one day his kid's gonna grow up and see him say that he hates his mom, and right soon as he was born and all that stuff like that. You don't do that, man. Yeah. Like, you don't do stuff like that. I mean, then again, maybe he's doing it for clout as well. I mean, he got a lot of girls like Ryan, bro.
He wants to fight. I'm cool with the Rolly fight. I'm cool with the Devin Haney fight, bro. But it's like, man, bro, just stay quiet, bro. Now people are gonna, you know what I mean? People are gonna start hating on you.
You can't have a baby and then an hour later talk about you don't want the woman and all that stuff. That's
like common sense shit, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
man, it's not common.
Even if you're not a celebrity, it's the shit you don't do. You know what I'm saying, on social media.
Hey, he gets punched in the head for a living, bro. He might. You feel me?
Damn,
you need a team of some people around you. I mean, what is CTE, right?
Yeah.
What is CTE? I mean, you see a lot of football players doing dumb stuff.
No, I feel you. Drugs do it. Injuries do it. You know what I'm saying? It happens.
Yeah, but I don't know. I like Ryan. I think I keep saying this. I think Ryan Garcia and Rolly, I really believe they should be over on the Misfits platform.
Yeah.
I thought after I saw Ryan fight the British dude over there when he went over to England to fight that guy.
Yeah.
And he beat him for that belt. I was like, okay, so Ryan might really got some skills with him. And then here we go. You start watching them, you start seeing all these flaws and these deficiencies, and then they're out here putting on for the gram, talking all this trash, but really they're just prospects. You know what I'm saying? And they end up eating their words because they're talking all this heavy trash, and then they get beat down brutally.
Tito's in the same class as Keyshawn. They got beef. I interviewed Tito Mercado with me and Just Dude did an interview with him before, bro, back in the day. And he hates Keyshawn, bro. I guess Keyshawn did some shit, or he was supposed to fight. Keyshawn ducked him, or something. I don't know the whole beef, bro. But he don't like Keyshawn. I guess he beat him to the Olympic trials, or something with the Olympic trials, man. But he's very under. They should hype him up a lot more than what he's had some good fights too, man.
Well, so, Keyshawn had a powerful industry behind him. I remember. Yeah. I think he was one of the only people that actually got to turn pro and go to the Olympics.
Right.
Because I mean, who else gets to become a professional and then go to the Olympics and fight an amateur fight, right? So I think they made like a waiver or something because of COVID or whatever was happening at the time. So
they got some kind of beef though. Tito and Keyshawn got a beef from the Olympics that he's still calling them out, bro. And Tito's starting. People are starting to recognize him more, bro. He's just one of them fighters, man. That's like they keep him a secret, bro. Same thing with who has a fight coming up is Latif Overton. I don't know if you heard of him. He's a Philly fighter.
Yep.
And he fights at 175. He's a fucking monster, bro. He's undefeated, but it's like a lot of people don't know who he is. They don't know Latif Overton or they don't know Tito Mercado. And I think that more people should hype these fighters up, man. Because
there's another podcast called the Boxing Voice. I want to say their name and give them credit because the guy that's on there, I think he's from New York, but he actually covers a lot of the Latino fighters. And he actually bigs their name up. And I mean, his platform's huge, man. He has like over 200 and some thousand subscribers. And he's done interviews with Tito and a bunch of those people. I've listened to those interviews. Yeah. And he's actually the one that's helping them get some fame. So I mean, I don't agree with everything they say, and a lot of people don't. But I like what he's doing by going and giving those guys a platform, kind of like what we do.
Right.
Giving some people that people don't know that well the platform to come on and show the people who they are and what they're about. So we got to keep doing that for the sport.
Yeah, he's good, man. He does interviews, man. Like I said, me and Just Do, we had him on back in the day. My friend K-Rod, he's been on different. He goes to the small channels, guys. If you guys want to reach out to Tito Mercado, man, he's a good guy, and he'll come on the channel for an interview as well. Raul Curiel, another. He's fighting Saturday. Came on the show this week, man. That was badass of him, bro. I hope he whoops some ass. I'm looking forward to his fight a lot, man. Him and Barbosa, the whole card's badass, man. Golden Boy starting the year off pretty good.
Yeah. Hey, I'm surprised Cat Williams ain't mentioned Oscar on it.
Hey, I heard Cat Williams smoking crack on the podcast. Was that true?
Hey, I don't know nothing about no smoking no crack, but I know he fires the people up, man. That's all anybody's talking about, bro.
I've been hearing nothing but Cat Williams, bro. And I heard that he came on a show and he's pulling out crack pipes, bro. That he's smoking crack heavy. He's doing it, bro. He don't give a fuck.
That's not what's going on. He went on Shannon Sharp's podcast.
There you go, Shannon, and pulled out a crack pipe and smoked crack. And pulled out a crack rock and smoked crack on his shit.
That's not what he did.
What'd he do?
He went on there and cooked, bro. Everything he said was true. He cooked. Like he talked about some stuff that we probably can't cover over here because we'll get banned. But listen, bro, it's worth a watch. Trust me.
Yeah, I got a little story about that.
It's worth a watch.
Yeah. Yeah, I was fighting Border Wars and this shit get canceled on her ass, bro. All that money, bro. Fucking had pro trainers and is the same nest you're talking about?
Yeah, that's what he talking about.
Yeah, I swear I seen it on Instagram, D. I swear I did, bro. I'll have to look for it, bro. I swear. I was freaking out on that, bro. I don't know if it was a lie. You know how social media be bullshitting. But I seen a picture of Shannon Sharp and then Cat Williams with the crack pipe like this, bro. Like, man, I don't know if it was Photoshop or.
You know, AI can do anything, right?
So I don't know what's going on with Cat Williams.
Nah, man, it was worth a watch. It's viral.
Watch that podcast. I have to go watch it, man. Can we watch it on here, bro? I guess we could.
You know, to be honest, a lot of people have taken like 15-minute snippets, 20-minute snippets, and actually gone into talking about a lot of the stuff that he was saying on there.
Here, let's do it, bro. We can find it. I can find it. I can share it.
I mean, that's up to you. If you understand some of the top, do you watch comedy?
I watch Cat Williams. I like Cat Williams.
Yeah, but you would have to understand
But I don't understand. I don't know him, bro. I just know him from the movies, bro. I watch some of his stand-up, bro. That's about it, bro.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like he talks about some of the people who are on Kings of Comedy, Steve Harvey. He talks about Cedric the Entertainer. He got at Kevin Hart, Ludacris. I mean, listen, Ludacris put out a freestyle about it. Bro, it's off the chain. Cat talk about casting couches and how he said no and some of the other people didn't. You know, men and women.
I have to look at this. I woke up today, bro, and I've been seeing nothing but Cat Williams memes and.
Bro, he chose violence about 4 days ago,
and when I thought he pulled out a crack pipe and smoked crack on Shannon Sharp's phone.
Man, hey, listen,
fucking around. They're like, oh, they were just saying making a meme. All right.
It's people trying to defend their
what's it called? Man, I heard my boy chime in was telling me about Cat Williams on all this shit, how he was exposing everybody in Hollywood and all this shit.
Yeah, bro. And can nobody say nobody's saying he's lying?
Exactly. Ain't no one saying nothing like that.
You gotta pay. Well, I forgot who said it. Somebody said something about a shotgun shell being bent over and some shells being stuffed in.
Look, our first round of snow today.
Oh, y'all getting it? Were you in Connecticut, right?
Nah, I'm in Pennsylvania.
Oh, PA, okay. Yeah, I'm down here in Hampton, bro. We didn't get nothing but some rain.
No, everybody's talking about him. You gotta look
Hey, give me a second. Let me hop back on. I have my girl calling me. Hold on, I'll hop back on.
He's out there in the street, man. Eddie out there grinding in the snow.
Hey, Lord know what I'm talking about. He's not telling no lies, bro. And this is stuff that I've always known about, but you can't really talk with people about it because they're still in the matrix. They don't believe it. They think, their favorite artist, their favorite movie star is up and straight person. And the truth is some shotguns getting shell stuffed in.
Right. Tim latest salute, brother. Yeah, we're in here talking about Cat Williams and the Golden Boy.
Bro, he went in on Diddy.
It kind of goes hand in hand with Oscar De La Hoya, right?
Yeah.
That kind of shit, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what sucks, bro? I was a big Oscar De La Hoya fan growing up. Huge Oscar De La Hoya fan. Golden Boy, like, fuck yeah. My uncle was a 2-time world champion from California. My uncle was the Golden Boy before the Golden Boy. You know what I'm saying? So of course I like Oscar, bro. He's from the same area as my uncle, bro. He was a champ. And then, bro, as life went on, like, we found out how Oscar got down. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, wow, it's like that kind of hurts your feelings a little bit. Sometimes you're like, yeah, man, I idolized you, man. You were the shit. Yeah, Oscar's my hero.
See, I
guess everybody can be a freak, I guess. Right?
Hey, if you show up to some of these parties, bro, it's just, he talked about Diddy. Yeah. He said, I had to tell Diddy no about 4 times.
Yeah.
So the problem is if you go all the way to the top of the pyramid,
yeah,
the people that have the money to fund organizations, the billionaires and stuff like that, a lot of those people are weirdos, bro. Like, they got so much money, they don't got nothing else better to do but explore weird stuff.
Yeah.
Right. And some of that weird stuff, people down here is like, yo, that's
a good point, Pinche. You're right, bro.
That's it.
He's still cool with me, bro.
It's not his private life. It's supposed to be his private life, but when you're a public figure and you show up to a boxing match with a fishnet on and and some knee highs and some high heels, you open yourself up to jokes. We supposed to be able to joke you like we joke anybody else.
Right. Hey, if you guys are not with Champ Ross's Prediction League, the new season starts up next week, guys. So make sure you check them out on Facebook. You're welcome. Drop the link in the chat. We all this is one of the champions right here next to me, Ernest. He was the KO champion, right? Yeah, he called a lot of knockouts, guys. If you guys bet money on rounds, there's a lot of money in gambling, man. When you bet on rounds, this guy's the guru right next to me, man. How many knockouts did he call last season by the round?
Man, I think I got 13. To be honest, I think it was 13, but I had like I don't know.
That's over a 12-week season,
10 or
guys.
11 in the first week.
One of those a week. One of those every time there's a fucking fight.
Yeah, I was at like 11 in the first 8 weeks.
Yeah, that's facts. Yeah, no, he's good, bro. He was with women, huh? He didn't do no fruity stuff. That HBO Oscar documentary was great to watch. Yeah, Oscar, man, he did his thing, man. You gotta give him his respect, bro. Money ain't no excuse for weird shit. I could have 200 billion. Ain't the only way I'm trying to enjoy myself.
Hey, listen, D. So, hey, imagine. Okay, if I'm saying a billionaire is a weirdo, a new billionaire, right? Imagine an old billionaire who ain't never had nothing else to do. People like Trump, people who grew up around money, around people who ain't have nothing else to do. They already had weird habits, right? Yeah. So they just develop more weird habits, bro. And that's the norm for them.
Right. There's a league
guys go around people shooting people all the time. That's the norm for them. But for people who grew up in the suburbs and ain't never seen nobody get shot, that's not normal for us.
Yeah, there's a league right there, man. If you just copy Ernest's knockouts every week, shit, you should.
No, I ain't gonna be nothing.
You should have more money in your bank.
Oh yeah.
Link to the league. Shoot me a message. I give you all the info. Hey, yo, Champ Ross, I never even thought about this, bro. You could turn this into some professional betting advice, man. I'm telling you, man. Your league provides.
Get the Patreon.
You got some killers, bro.
I'm working on some for Champ. I just ain't said nothing to you about it.
Yeah, because I'm even thinking about that, Champ Ross. I'm thinking about putting in some bets off the top players' picks and shit right before the fights. Be like, KO this round. I'm gonna get paid out, man. I've been paid out by calling out some knockouts. Zhang paid me out pretty nice. Big Bang Zhang, remember, babe? I called a second round knockout with Zhang one time and paid me out really nice. Off a little bit, off of like $20, I won like fucking 400 or something like that. You need very little money, bro, on those knockouts, man, to hit a lot, man.
Where you going?
Hey, so all right, we talked about Barbosa's opponent. We talked about Barbosa. His debut, Golden Boy, left Top Rank once that Tio smoke. He wants that Subriel smoke, huh? So we'll see Barbosa. I don't know about the free prelims, but the fights start at 4 p.m. your time, Pinche. I believe. I think, bro, 4 or 5. It's 8 p.m. Eastern, so that'll be 6 my time, 5 p.m. That's when the card starts. So if there's any prelims, I'd be checking around 4 p.m. your time.
So we got the O'Hara Davies fight next, right?
Yeah, O'Hara Davies and Ismael Barroso. And man, bro, Barroso brought it to Rolly. That was one of the biggest robberies. That was a guaranteed robbery, bro. That and the Catterall fight. If you want to talk about robberies, huh? There's always like, oh, there's a robbery. The robbery gets used. The word gets used a lot. But when we want to talk about official robberies, Barroso, man, he looks old, bro. He looks like he's 50 years old, but he's my age, man. He's 40, 41. I think he's 40, bro. I think he's a year younger than me, bro. That's what's crazy, man.
He's 40. Yeah, he's 40.
Yeah.
He's from Venezuela. Listen, you know what? That fight might be actually pretty interesting because I don't trust black fighters from the UK. I don't trust none of them, bro. Like they got a different type of heart than black fighters from America or black fighters from the African continent. They different. Like they don't have the same disposition when they get in the ring. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like you got people that grew up hard American style, and then you got people that grew up hard British style, and they're not the same.
Right.
You don't get the same type of heart that you got. So I don't be trusting them dudes. And a lot of time, like the zone fighters, like they be putting them dudes in there, and every time you see one of them in there, you think they got some skills, they lose. You know how you be picking all the Mexican fighters all the time?
Yeah.
That's why you in the middle of the pack.
Bro.
That's why you in the middle of the picking.
I pick with my cora, bro, my corazón.
Yeah, and the reason why I'm just under the top tier is because I've been picking them black boxers over in UK and they lose every time. I ain't doing that no more, bro. I ain't doing it.
Yeah. It's because I know the fighters, bro. I know these. That's how I pick, pinche. Sometimes I pick with my heart, bro, and you know, you got to do that, man. I know that people talk shit. They be like, "Oh, fanboys, you guys just." Nah, man. Fighters need support, man. Fighters need people to give them exposure. You know what I'm saying? You make good friends with these fighters, bro, and when they become big and famous, they're not gonna forget about you, man. When they become world champions, undisputed, you're like, man, fuck Sekback. I want Skywalker, you know. I want Puro Sur. I want Ernest, you know. I want these guys to cover my content. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that. They supported me. You know what I mean?
Hey, look, it's one thing to support, but it's another thing to be a fanboy.
Yeah, it's different. It's different. And,
so, like, when we had Regis coach on here,
yeah.
Initially, I was like, listen, man, hey,
I want to see him.
I'm going with Devin by decision. That's what I was saying initially while y'all was like, I'm going with Regis.
Regis got the power to break him.
And then you sent me that video of that ring size, and I was like, oh, man, Regis going to get this boy. And I changed it up at the last minute, and I was dead wrong.
Yeah. Haney's a good boxer. You got to give Haney, Lomachenko. They're good boxers, you know. But I'm thinking Regis, I'm like, you know, he's going to hurt this motherfucker where he's not going to be moving right. You know what I mean? He's not going to be all slick in that motherfucker because he's going to have a rib that's broke. You know what I mean? Yeah,
that ain't none of that happened.
It sometimes happens, though, like that. That style sometimes prevails, bro. I'm not lying, bro. Like, we've seen it happen with Rafael Espinoza and Robeisy Ramirez, bro. Yep. Rafael Espinoza said, "Fuck you! I don't care about your counter shot, bitch. I don't care about your boxing. I'm gonna get in there with you, bro, and bring it." And sometimes that works, bro. It really does, man. But sometimes it doesn't, bro. Sometimes you're swinging in the air, making yourself look stupid. You're you know what I mean? It's because your style's not mixing with the other fighter's style.
So that's another one of my things that I look at. So if we're looking at some Mexican fighters, right, that are actually from Mexico,
yeah,
and you look at their record, you know they've been in them 16 by 16 rings. So hard is not something you got to question. Now, if they got a little bit of skill, a little bit of pop, it's a good chance that you know we might see an upset on some of them cards. You know, so that I pick like that sometimes. I'd be like, you know what, this dude's been fighting in these small venues. I mean, maybe the talent wasn't as good, but he's been fighting some people who knock people out, and he's been able to take that thump. That means that person got some heart. So I try to get some credit that way.
Yeah, you got to. But Barroso, man, have you even delved into his box rec, bro? I didn't know who he was until he fought Rolly.
I didn't know who he was until he fought Rolly either.
And then he put on a show for everybody. He did his thing, bro. That's what you do, bro. You're the straight, not even the B side. You're like the D side coming in the fight. Supposed to get beat, and you end up pulling that shit off. Let's go into his record. He's got a good record, bro. 24-4 with 22 knockouts. That's the thing, bro. That shows you he has power. Out of his 24 victories, 22 of them are knockouts, right? He's been beat 4 times, only once by decision, 3 by knockout, bro. So he's been knocked out 3 times. El Tigre from Venezuela, he resides in Miami, Florida, and I gotta get Jose Diaz, man. Go interview him, bro. Give us an interview. Before he fought Rolando Romero, he fought a guy with an impressive record, bro. Check this record out, bro. Fernando David Saucedo, bro. We gotta look this guy up.
63-9.
Fuck, bro. You don't talk about a fighter, bro. Let's look up. We're gonna give Fernando his respect right now. This is Fernando. This is how he looks, bro. There's Fernando. There he is right there. 69-10 after losing to Barroso. But damn, bro, 69 or 63-10, bro. That's a hell of a fighter right there. He's still going too, bro. But Nestor Hugo Paniega, 26-10. So he's fighting experienced fighters, bro. He beat Ulysses 18-1. So hey, I'm impressed, bro. I'm actually impressed with this box rec, guys.
Damn, he fought some in 2018. The dude fought a guy who was 58-8.
Yeah.
And he lost to him by TKO. So both of those records was like 50-something, 55 and whatever versus 55 and something. And that's crazy.
It is, bro. So yeah, he's he fought 39-3 fighter, a 30-4 fighter. Barroso's the true most underrated boxer, dog. Barroso's fought some opponents, bro. I mean, they may not be names, but he's fought people with experience, guys. He's fought people with a lot of experience. We can look up Elias Diaz. I looked him up earlier. I'll look him up again for you. Elias Diaz, he's going up against our brother Curiel. He's 12-1. His nickname is Ingles. Like he speaks English. Ingles is his nickname. David Thomas, 6-4 fighter. This should be easy work for Raul. I was looking at this earlier. Luis Lopez, he lost 2. He was 11-1 fighter. Majority decision win over a 6-0, a 15-32, a 5-2, a 6-8. He hasn't really fought nobody, bro. Raul Curiel is gonna smoke his ass, bro. Man, this guy is gonna get whooped, bro. It should be a very easy fight for Curiel. Curiel wants to fight Lexus Rocha, man. That was his number 1 pick to call out any name. Remember we asked him, he said he wanted Rocha. Just to show Golden Boy that because they were pushing Rocha heavy. Remember they were really pushing Rocha. We thought he was gonna fight Bud Crawford. We didn't think Spence fight was gonna happen. We thought the Rocha fight was gonna happen.
I'm going early KO on that fight too.
He didn't fight Vanilla Lopez on here. I didn't see him fight. I didn't see him on the box rec.
I got the Curiel. I got him getting this guy out of there under 5. Probably like 3 or something like that. 3-4. I think after we get past the first round, we see if this dude's head don't touch the middle of his back after he gets jabbed. We'll know if it's gonna be sooner than later.
He might have fought Vanilla Lopez in the amateurs, did he? Let's see. No. Vanilla Lopez is 126, so he's a lot lighter than him. Oh, another Luis Lopez. Yeah, that's a different one. Yeah, because this guy's heavier. He's a 147. He's a welterweight. But you never know, huh? Sometimes I trip out, but I go to their amateurs, man, and you'll see that even though he's fighting at welterweight, you'll see fucking that they were once the same weight when they were young. Yeah.
It looks like we getting all knockouts tonight.
Yeah, I think so, man. Curiel will get a knockout. I don't know about Barbosa, bro. Did you check out Barbosa's opponent?
Yeah,
bro?
man. All right, hey.
Tito's a heavy hitter.
That's okay. I just don't South African fighters.
Yeah.
I mean, they're aside from this one heavyweight dude who like to bang it out.
Yo, them South Africans are tough, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Aside for that one
they're hard to knock out, bro.
No, buddy.
Fighters from Ghana too. Same thing. They're tough, man. They're different tough, bro. It's like the skills may not be all there 100%, but their ability to take shots is there 100%.
Yep. I got Barbosa 5th round. 5th round. I'm going round 5.
So I'm going to go for the knockout, but I'm going to say it'll come later, man. How many round fight is it?
That fight is a 10-rounder.
I'll say round 8.
All right.
8 or 9. I'll say towards the end because this guy's tough. But I think Barbosa's going to have to suck it up and get a knockout to make Oscar happy. And he knows it. That's why he left Top Ring. He knows that he needs to knock out this fight. Right? So, yeah, I definitely have him as Barbosa the knockout, but I think it'll be...
Yeah, I mean, this dude is not even... The dude he's fighting is not even ranked. Let me see.
I'm basing it off the last opponent.
Oh, disregard. They got him... They got him number 73. So Barbosa's ranked 5th, and they got this guy 73. That's not bad. I still got him by KO 5.
Yeah. And then we got Better Beef and Callum and Smith coming up.
Yeah. Destruction. Isn't Callum Smith the dude that looks like he's about 50, like he's got all this mad gray hair, but he's not that old?
No, that's his brother. That's Liam. Callum is the older. He's a tall one. He's a tall one that Canelo beat up his arm.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Ooh. I remember that fight. I was like, man, is that legal? Can you just punch a person in their bicep all night? Like, how legal is that? But Canelo was punching the bicep. He was punching the dude on the hip. Like, I was like, this is brutal.
Callum Smith is like my height, bro. Fucking, he's tall, bro. He's like 6'3", I believe. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, he's 6'3". There you go.
Yeah, better be gonna do that boy bad, man. Just like he do everybody else. Like I said, he's another one of the people I'm not picking against. Even when Better Beef fights Beeble, I'm taking Better Beef.
Yeah. Let me see. Next week's fight card is, what fights do we have? Let's see. We got the boxing schedule. I need my wife to make me a calendar. She makes calendars nice at her work, bro. So she needs to make me one. You want to make me one with all the fights on there, so I don't miss shit? She did it, yeah. You have it in the background right here. Better Beef and Callum Smith. That's next week, January 13th. You know who fights on the 13th? Sonny McEwen, bro. Sonny McEwen fights. And we got Guido. You know Guido? Guido Vianello. He's fighting. He's a heavyweight. Big Vianello. Guido.
I never heard of him.
Yeah, it's right there.
Go ahead. Yeah, that's next week. That's gonna be good, bro. I want to see if Better Beef's gonna fight Bivol this year, bro.
So did Champ say the league starts back up next week?
I believe it does. Champ Russ, I don't know if he's still in here. Let's see. I believe it starts up next week. Yeah, it has to start up next week.
We're gonna blow that league up.
Oh man.
Hey, champ, you still in here?
He jumped out, man. I think.
Okay.
Damn, I gotta check out that Cat Williams shit.
Yeah, bro. Listen, it's worth it, man. It's worth it.
What are you grubbing
We'll
on?
do that, man. I mean, chop this video up or whatever, and then let's reconvene later.
Yeah, we'll do it later, bro. I'm gonna do it later. I'm gonna do my live stream and then my streaming on the Instagram.
All right.
All right,
I'll be
buddy.
here.
All right, cool, man.
Later.
Peace.